Sam, come take a look at this article right now. Nike's accused of tolerating sweatshops. Imagine, what a terrible company.
That's crazy. I'm never buying Nike again.
Me neither.
Insane.
What do you guys think?
Oh, I still like it.
Yeah, man, I love Nike.
Checks over stripes.
Just do it.
Cancel culture. The term cancel culture refers to when an individual or a brand with a strong influence in society, oftentimes a celebrity, politician, or public figure, does or says something that is problematic or offensive, which results in public backlash. Cancel culture is a phenomenon that has existed for hundreds of years. Today, it is more prevalent because of the rise in social media usage. Cancel culture has also been referred to as call-out culture and boycotting, as it relates to consumers' consumption patterns.
H&M has come under fire after featuring a young black boy in a hoodie that says "coolest monkey in the jungle." Many have called the ad racist, and the online backlash was swift. H&M has since apologized and pulled the sweatshirt from its shelves. But some people online say they are done with the brand and are spending their dollars elsewhere.
Hockey host Don Cherry is facing backlash after appearing to target immigrants in a rant about people not wearing poppies ahead of Remembrance Day.
You people love you that come here, whatever it is. You love our way of life. You love our milk and honey. At least you could pay a couple of bucks for poppies or something like that.
Several Canadians promptly took to social media to condemn Cherry's comments as racist and call for his firing.
The idea that an individual or a brand can be cancelled means that consumers would stop supporting someone or a company as a result of their actions, and in extreme cases, prevent them from continuing their career or their business. However, is this true in all cases?
Kevin Hart is in 16 movies a year. Kevin Hart has not been canceled. Kevin Hart is in this room right now. He's going to be on camera after I'm done.
Roman Polanski is a rapist, and yet also has won all of the awards, and even got to be in a Rush Hour film where he played a rapist as a comedy bit.
This universal definition of cancel culture is what drove us to investigate this phenomenon in more depth. Prior to any action, we formed 2 research questions to better guide our study. Firstly, does cancel culture truly put an end to the success of a brand or an individual of high status?
Yeah, I saw Blackfish.
I watched Blackfish, and I said, you know what, I will not support SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Secondly, does cancel culture have a positive effect on brands in the form of awareness resulting from publicity?
I didn't really know who he was, and I saw a bunch of stuff on the interweb saying not to listen to his music, so I checked out his music.
Our research aims to provide marketers with better insights on how the cancellation of certain spokespeople, public figures, and certain business-related aspects alters consumers' attitudes, buying decisions, and ultimate consumer behavior towards an organization's products, services, and their overall brand image. This provides marketers with a more clear idea of how to better screen possible spokespeople and develop processes to reduce the likelihood of brand cancellation. In order to answer our research questions and arrive at conclusions regarding the topic of cancel culture, we performed research through a variety of vehicles. Firstly, we consulted various scholarly articles and journals for high-level input. From the Journal of Consumer Research and the Journal of Marketing, we derived many interesting facts about cancel culture. Firstly, 46% of customers in the US say that they've used social media specifically to call out brands for poor service. Furthermore, the biggest issue that leads to call-out culture is dishonesty, followed by bad customer service, such as rudeness, and bad product experience. According to the articles found in these journals, 55% of people call out brands on social media to get a response to their issues. Additionally, 35% of customers would never buy a brand product or service again after their inquiry is ignored on social media. The top 3 gains from calling out brands in the eyes of consumers is raising awareness amongst consumers/the media, an apology or solution, or to earn a refund. After reviewing scholarly articles, we then performed a significant amount of research on social media platforms, specifically Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, in order to gather more precise data about consumers' behavior towards certain brands. We also collected data for our study through 2 independent streams, an online survey and focus group. Following the distribution of our online survey, we conducted a small focus group to enhance our understanding of how cancel culture impacts consumers.
So, have you ever heard of cancel culture, boycotting, or call-out culture before?
Yes.
Yes. Not before your survey.
Did you guys support, use, or listen to these brands, associate yourself with these brands before you hearing this news?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nike.
Did you do the same after hearing this news?
I'm wearing Nike.
I still buy Nike.
Would they cancel SeaWorld? I would not be going to SeaWorld anymore.
When you were introduced to the brand or individual that was being canceled, how did it affect your perception of that brand or individual?
Negatively.
Say minimally?
It really depends on what it was too. Like, I feel like I almost react stronger to things like the SeaWorld stuff that I do with the people things.
I would agree with that.
don't know why.
Furthering the statements in our focus group, the results of our survey assure that cancel culture is a force in everyday consumption activities. From our survey, we learned that 93.8% of participants have witnessed cancel culture. Likewise, when asked has society's cancellation of a particular individual's made you cancel them as well, only 2.9% of respondents answered not at all, meaning that 97.1% of participants participate in canceling of individuals, at least to some extent. Similarly, when asked, has society's cancellation of particular brands influenced your decision to purchase their products, services? 70.6% of participants responded with, I look at the brand differently as a result of their cancellation, and my consumption patterns have altered since. Coming full circle, before we began our research, we sought to answer the question, does cancel culture truly put an end or cancel to the success of brands or people of high status? After consulting secondary research sources, distributing an online survey, and conducting a focus group, we found that the answer to this question isn't an absolute yes or no. In the case of cancel culture, brands and individuals who have been canceled, as we have seen, are more likely to survive the backlash and continue their careers or business at a very steady pace. There are, however, as mentioned earlier, success stories regarding the phenomenon, but inevitably many companies or people of high status are just too big, popular, or successful to be fully canceled. Another research question we formulated prior to beginning our study was, does cancel culture have a positive effect on brands in the form of awareness resulting from publicity? Through various research vehicles, we arrived at the conclusion that yes, cancel culture can indeed have a positive effect on brands. When we presented this question to the survey of participants, only 20.6% of respondents answered they disagree, while 35.3% of respondents agreed that cancel culture can have a positive effect on brands. Likewise, when asked, has the existence of cancel culture introduced you to a brand or individual? A clear majority of 70.6% of participants answered yes to this question. In conclusion, cancel culture clearly influences consumers' consumption patterns in the digital era. Although it may not always end an individual's career or a company's business, it can actually positively affect brands. It is still an issue that marketers must understand and exploit in their branding efforts.